Australia's date with destiny here at the Sydney Football Stadium. The first leg of the World Cup qualifier between the mighty Argentina, ranked number 9 in the world. But there's the Australian lineup. This 9th World Cup qualifier in this campaign sees 2 changes to the team which defeated Canada. Ex-captain Paul Wade is back in favour. He replaces the suspended French-based striker Frank Farina. Wade will have the ominous task of confronting Maradona in the midfield. Aston Villa goalkeeper Mark Bosnich returns after prematurely retiring from World Cup football. Two-time world champions Argentina have a totally new look with 7 alterations to the team humbled 5-0 by Colombia. Diego Armando Maradona has answered his country's call and he captains the side for the first time since the 1990 World Cup final. Number 18, Abel Balbo, is back, while there's 3 changes to the defence. McAllister, Vasquez and Chamot have been promoted. Diego Maradona, 81 internationals, 32 goals. His club career is so imposing. 378 league appearances around the world and 197 goals. He's looked the goods at training. He has shed around 12 kilos in 6 weeks. As we await the start of the final phase of qualification, Argentina were expected to have made it to the USA before this part of proceedings. As Sanderpool gets us away, Maradona, he gets his first touch. The debutant McAllister knocks it down the line. Tony Vidmar looking for Arnold. Arnold was held back. And Arnold in a real hurry there. He'll play the lone man up front. And Robbie Slater looks inside for Zelic. A switch across for the big men. And now Van Blurk. Well worth the try from there. Van Blurk's been in good touch in Holland. In 10 league appearances with go-ahead Eagles, he's put away 5 goals, and that's an important sign for the Australians because the style of play that he is in this team. Van Blurk there looking for Slater. On by Tony Vidmar for Slater. Arnold inside. The Red Baron looks up and wins the corner kick. A bright start for the Coca-Cola Socceroos.
I think it's vital that they don't let Argentina settle. Just to pressure them, both with and without the ball, and that we need a really big game from Slater here.
And then Slater with a touch for Arnold. Arnold mesmerising the defence. The cross not good enough. And that was almost an own goal. Well, some real panic in the Argentine defence. It's a new-look defence. McAllister and Chamot making their debuts. Borelli the sweeper, Vasquez in front. Arnold disappointed with the cross, no doubt. But they can take heart from their start here at the Sydney Football Stadium. Slater with a corner. Goycochea lets it go. Too deep for him to go for. Vidmar was in. And, well, there was certainly a bit of a dangerous challenge. 3 of the players in the starting 11 for Argentina on yellow cards. Borelli, Batistuta, Basualdo, and 3 for Australia. Van Blurk, Ivanovic and Jurakovic. Maradona's free. He's made a brilliant run. Van Blurk's there. Good steal. Great defending from the Socceroos. Vidmar challenges all round, an Australian throw. The Australian side comprising of several overseas-based players. All in all, about 50 playing in Europe. It's changed in the last 4 or 5 years. As Slater makes a great run. Zelic, no power on the shot. The referee waves play on. Goycochea is not too happy about it. Tobin along for Van Blurk. Zelic. Van Blurk. That's not a bad looking cross. So close for Australia. Graham Arnold, the danger man, but a delightful cross from Van Blurk. Arnold came at the near post. The first real incident of the game.
Australia's best attacking move, and it shows what they have to do. Open Argentina on the flanks using Van Blurk on the left, or Aurelio Vidmar Slater and Tony Vidmar on the right, with Arnold finishing through the middle. That was an excellent move by Australia. They have Argentina rattled, which is a big thing to say, but Argentina just haven't got on their feet yet, and that's full credit to Australia.
Here's Slater. Robbie Slater was tripped, and the referee allowed the advantage, and the shot just wasn't forceful enough. It probably was a good decision to allow the advantage rule. Slater was on his way. He beat Borelli. He was coming to goal. He was taken out just there, and the shot in the end just not strong enough. Wade, the most capped player in this team, 64 appearances. It equals the all-time record. Aurelio Vidmar giving it to Batistuta. He knew that Bosnich was off his line. It looked like a bit of a hand, but the referee let the flow of the game go there.
Quick thinking of Batistuta, that's why he's so
clever.
highly regarded. But until Argentina start to exert some influence in midfield, we're not going to see much of Maradona.
Vidmar, Zelic, he's got the room to move. Zelic elects to shoot. Maybe the option would have been better across for Slater.
And he has
not
scored.
overawed
He
whatsoever.
has done it from long distance, and why not? You know, obviously after it goes over the bar, we all feel that he should have passed it. But it just again reinforces the way that this game is going. That Australia more and more on top. They just have to keep that pressure on and just don't let Argentina get into the game at all.
And what about this? Here's Arnold. Arnold shoots and shoots wide. The chance of the game. 23 minutes in. The Australian pressure told in the end, and Arnold perhaps should have done a bit more with that, John.
Well, there was a present, it was something unexpected. There were just so many. Well done by Zelic. Arnie winning it as well. And even Arnie will tell you he should have done a little bit better with that. Those types of opportunities don't come very often in games like this.
Now Maradona told to take the throw from its correct position. Batistuta. He scored 2 goals against Australia last year in a 2-0 victory. Here comes Maradona. Van Bloek there. Now Ivanovic. And still Maradona. Here comes a dangerous looking cross. And the goal! The goal for Argentina! A tremendous goal! A moment of magic! The celebrations are deafening here. Alfio Basile will be delighted.
And relieved.
37 minutes in. Maradona's pinpoint cross. And the header was perfect. 1-0 Argentina. A tremendous finish by Balbo.
Well, we're just on about it, Andy. Bosnich hasn't touched the ball all game. Maradona hardly been in the game. But that is the beauty of it. Just one movement that he's been involved in, one opportunity or half chance, and they put it away. And Socceroos have got to now just not to be put down. They've had so far an excellent first half, just to get their composure back.
Several thousand Argentinian supporters here. It's more like a home game, I would think, to the visitors. Slater inside for Zelic. He's looking for the runner, and it's a good run from Vidmar. Tony Vidmar inside. Australia back in the game. Aurelio Vidmar, the scorer. Brother to brother. The Adelaide connection has come good. What an opportune time to hit back. It appeared Australia had the backs to the wall. And it was Aurelio Vidmar, the destroyer, the Vulcan ball-playing midfielder, has levelled it here. Well, joy for the fans at the Sydney Football Stadium. I said it was more like a home game, but after hearing the reaction to the goal, that's Australia back at 1-1. 42 minutes in. A delightful ball by Zelic. Don't forget the contribution there. Vidmar stuck in. The ball inside the finish from Aurelio Vidmar. The younger brother setting up the older brother. And the celebrations will be non-stop, I would think, up until half-time, particularly in Adelaide. We saw earlier in the game that combination looked very decisive in one instance. Wade looks up, sees Mehmet Jurakovic. Van Blurk. Vidmar. Van Blurk's there. And a good, well, not a very good clearance. Jurakovic. And we know the shooting capabilities of Mehmet Jurakovic. Already in this World Cup campaign, Jurakovic has scored twice. Actually, don't be fooled, that's not really a headband. Jurakovic had a nasty cut in a Coca-Cola Soccer League fixture which required 15 stitches. He played one game since that horrific accident. And there is the half-time whistle. What a stunning conclusion we've had here. It was scoreless until the 37th minute. Balbo's goal put Argentina ahead. 5 minutes later, Aurelio Vidmar pulled it back to 1-1. Possession given away by Tobin. Batistuta is onside. Gabriel Batistuta can't get through and they get the corner. That's the start Argentina were looking for. Batistuta was trying to line it up and try and curl it into that top corner, I would think. No emotion from the Argentina coach. Alfio Basile. Diego Maradona with a corner kick. One of the photographers just cramping his style somewhat. Bosnich with his eye on it. A good easy take for him. McAllister. Balbo. Redondo. Perez. They're opening him up through the middle. Vidmar chases Perez. That could be a booking, I would think. Will they look to try and chip it over the top of the Australian defence or go direct for goal? And it's the cheeky chip for Balbo. The back heel and no one in there. And really the opportunity goes begging for Argentina. A clever back heel by Balbo. It was the cheeky chip from Maradona and no one there to take advantage. And the desperation there from Jurakovic cleared away in the end by Ivanovic. Australia under some pressure. Ivanovic, now Van Blurk. Arnold, the lone man up there, gets away from Borelli. Wade looks up for support. Intelligent ball really for Zelic. Now he'll get it in. And away by Vasquez. Now it's Argentina's turn to defend. Zelic has come close. That's who it's aimed for. Now Wade. Wade shot deflection. Corner kick. It was certainly on its way to goal. It fell invitingly for the Socceroos captain, Paul Wade. And a timely interception. It looked like it was Basualdo. And he dragged three of the Socceroos away. Tobin cleared it in the end. Maradona, deft touch for Balbo. Chamot, Perez on the right. Batistuta inside. Van Blurk with a challenge. Batistuta wants it. Maradona gets it. Jurakovic. And now the Australian defence has to organise itself. A great game here at the Sydney Football Stadium. 1-1 the score. 13 minutes into the second half. The ball for Perez. He gets his cross in. Batistuta! And if it connected, who knows? Gabriel Batistuta has a superb strike rate in the World Game. 17 goals in 25 matches for Argentina. Van Blurk, Zelic inside. Tony Vidmar deep on the right. Zelic drags one of the players away. Jurakovic now. Will he go deep? He plays it short for Slater. Captain Socceroo, Paul Wade, sees Vidmar. This is a delightful run. Vidmar goes down. No penalty. Vidmar had made a superb run in. I didn't really think there was a major clash at all.
My first reaction is no penalty. And I'd agree with the first reaction. Not a penalty at all.
Just maybe
the referee has been first class
yes,
in his decisions, and that was a correct one.
Tony Vidmar, his brother Aurelio wants it deep. It's falling invitingly for him. He's up there. Aurelio's in. Goicoechea with a save, and a crucial one at that. And it's a well, feet up perhaps against Graham Arnold is the call. Either way, it would have been a goal kick. But the understanding between the Vidmar brothers, Aurelio signalled early. He got up there. There was a chance there for him. Goicoechea got in. Arnold looking for support. Inside is Zelic. Zelic has got Jurakovic square. Jurakovic should shoot from there. Nemanja Jurakovic. Vidmar across to Slater. A delightful ball, inviting one for Vidmar. Headed away by Chamot. In was Arnold. Chamot again. 2-on-2 at the moment. Tobin. Maradona. They're controlling it at the moment, Argentina. Batistuta takes off and shoots, and Bosnic got down at that near post. Well, I'm sure Bosnic made a great save there. The linesman says no, the referee takes it from the linesman, and I'm sure you'll see here, Bosnic just pushed it around the post here, just making sure. Maradona. Only one man can do it, and it's Diego Armando Maradona. Batistuta. The shot, easy work for Bosnic. He takes it quickly for Arnold. At the moment, it's 2 Australians against 3 Argentinians. Mitchell, and Mitchell just couldn't get onto it. Borelli was the last man. Bosnic with plenty of time and room. He wants them to move out of the defensive third, which they've done. Looks for Mitchell. Mitchell on for Arnold. Arnold looking for Vidmar. Aurelio Vidmar. Backus across there for Mitchell. And Borelli, clever play at the back.
I think Australia got to forget all about football now, Andy, and just concentrate on getting the ball in the air to Mitchell. He's stronger in the air than anyone else. This ball is a good idea, but just not enough for him. But Mitchell can win it in the air. So just let's get it into the box. Use Mitchell and put the real pressure, try and put the pressure on that way in these last 5 minutes.
They're throwing men deep in the box. Slater. And he gets a delightful ball in. They're lining up. Now Van Blurk! There was the chance for Australia. Jason Van Blurk could have been the hero. Just too keen, perhaps. But the danger of Slater's cross. They all went up there. Van Blurk came through. That might be the last opportunity of the game. They won it in 78. And there, in fact, is the full-time whistle. A 1-1 draw in the first leg. Not the victory Australia had been hoping for. But they put on such a brave and fine performance. Maradona not happy with the booking. Overall, a great display for Australia, but they had some chances which they should have put away, perhaps.
Yeah, the difference was taking the chances. We had them particularly in the first half, where the performance was excellent from Australia, one of the best performances by an Australian team. And I doubt, without putting a dampening on what's been an excellent evening, Andy, I doubt if 1-1 is enough to take over and defend in Buenos Aires.